and man, this place is rocking today. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kick it off to get us underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday at our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll try the right here. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
With all the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They're going to run it. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Touchdown, tied. The way the defense looks slow that time. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it to the right side. Stop right there at the line with no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Signs a quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Third down play for this offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense will go for it on this fourth down near midfield. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. And he drops back in the gun. The pocket breaking down. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Caught quickly. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Alabama comes up with the line. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But could have more. Gotta be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Alabama looking to convert on 4th down here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. When you talk about a confidence booster going forward,
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves left out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Great cut. They whiff on him. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bama.
This is just a great job by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Seeing a weakness from the defense, taking advantage of a lack of numbers, using the design QB run, and putting 6 on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember, last time, they were on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Got it.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long.
29 Philly.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quarterback flashing the speed in that touchdown run. That's almost unfair, Kirk.
Well, I think out of all the quarterbacks in the entire country, this guy might be as fast as any of them. Why not utilize his speed when he can make defenses pay for it? It's a great design play and a nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Now, to play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The completion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Alabama.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running.
Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to launch it deep again. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. The quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affect him.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks like he's going to run it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Looking to throw it on first down. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Touchdown, tied. And this one is getting ugly. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Pass rush closing in.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And they've got the returner corralled. First down. Looking to scramble. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
Second down. We're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Catch made on the left side. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Black 24.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Double right.
Single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Here we go.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's looking to pass the ball. A little trickery. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down here for this offense.
Yankee blue. Pound 52.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. A run to the left, trying to find Pater. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's third and goal.
Jackrabbit.
From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach. This guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
The offense still out there. They're going for two here.
Gringo, gringo. Easy.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's tackled after the catch.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up the first down.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
29 Philly. 2
They'll work the clock here with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time?
42 Spider.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And the wideout goes in motion. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. There's the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play. Hold on to as much time as possible. Now it's second down here.
Cricket.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Always looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Ready, set.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Green 25.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker.
Ready, ready.
So they have to come up with something here on third down after the incompletion.
Get set, get set.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch it.
And this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And now to try for two.
Cobra. Ready.
Intercepted in the end zone. The 50. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick two. When have you ever seen that before? As the two-point try backfires big time. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that